Hi Geminis, welcome to your reading and welcome to albinomoonchildtarot. Thank you to the new subscribers for coming in and checking this reading out, and for my returning subscribers for coming back and supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Alright, so before I get started here, I just want to do one little tidbit, and that tidbit is I had gotten a reading, a Destiny card reading, which is completely different, awesome and amazing reading, from one of my subscribers. Her name is Shaun, and her company is called Aligning Souls, LLC. And her reading my reading that I received from her was amazing. It really coincided with everything that I knew, everything that I felt that I knew was coming up for me, and even like noticing some blockages that I could work through. And I love that she gave me some good advice, and she gave me these things to work on and to like be aware of consciously and subconsciously that I might need to like kind of chill out on. So I highly recommend getting a reading from Shaun with Aligning Souls. All right, so if you're interested in a reading with her, check out the description box below. Her contact information is the top one and then goes into my stuff. Okay, so her prices are amazing. They are in alignment with universal numbers. Okay, so it's just an amazing experience that I had, and I am so grateful that she came and we were able to work together. Okay, so here we go, Geminis. Thank you for listening to my spiel. The first card we have out is the Knight of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. That is awesome sauce. Okay, already can see something. We have the Page of Cups underneath the Knight. We have the Star right underneath the Nine of Pentacles. And we end with the Four of Wands right underneath that Empress. Bottom of the deck and the overall energy, the Three of Swords. So before I get into your reading, signs that I see, I do see fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see Aquarius. I see Taurus or Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever placement, okay? This could be within your own chart, Gemini, or this could be in regards to people or other people around you. So, when I was shuffling your cards, there was this song that came to my head, and it's by The Wanderers. I know it's a really old group, whatever, but I loved watching that the movie That Thing You Do, because that's how I got exposed to them. And their song That Thing You Do, there was a line there, it's like, and it's hard for me to forget you, girl, and it's just so hard to do every time you do that thing you do. All right, so I feel like the Three of Swords is the heartbreak, the heartache. There's something that hurts. It hurts, Becky. It hurts, all right? You could have been through a really tough situation in the past, or it could be in regards to a relationship, you're heartbroken. There could have been a third-party situation, or could still be a third-party situation, okay? What I do see here is that somebody is wishing and desiring to be single, to be confident, to be free, to be independent, okay? There's somebody that's wanting that. And they could totally be married and wanting somebody else, all right? That's for some of you. There could be children involved, and I say children because we have fire and water here. So one could be a fire sign, one could be a water sign, one could just be very like outspoken, and the other one could be just kind of like docile and, you know, shy. All right, so one's outgoing and one's shy. All right, if you have kids. If you don't have kids, then this is about like your passions and desires. So it's asking you, Gemini, Your twins are asking you, and you're asking your own twins too, what is it that you really want to go towards? What is something that is emotionally fulfilling that you really want to take action towards? Especially here in Sagittarius season, you're polar opposite. All right. So if you're a Gemini rising, this is in regards to your 7th house, which is the house of relationship. If you're a Gemini sun, then this is about what it is that your soul truly wants and desires. Okay. Truly wants and desires. It could be in any aspect of your life. What is your freedom? What is your freedom? Why do I say freedom? Because we have a 9 of Pentacles here. This 9 of Pentacles keeps looking at me. This is like, hey, how you doing? Hi, Gemini. Because I have a Gemini North Node, okay? Hi, Gemini. Don't I look gorgeous? I'm just loving how I'm like surrounded by earth. I need nothing. Therefore, I attract everything. When you need nothing, Gemini, you attract everything, okay? I guess that's kind of like my like, there's a thing about me. I try and like look at a perspective where I don't need. I know that things are needed, yes, but where it's like I don't necessarily need it, so that way I can attract it. Because when I'm in an energy state of I need, then it tells the universe that I don't have, and what I'm asking for, I don't have. Universe always knows what you need, what you want, and what you need. All right. Yes, make that statement. Make a wish. All right. This is about manifestation. I feel like during this time, Gemini, it's time for you to make a wish. All right. For others of you, you're realizing that your wish is coming true. What do you mean by that, Becky? So, like I said, during that reading, my destiny reading, I found out some information in regards to 2 wishes that I really wish and desire for. And I found out they are going to come true. They are going to come true. And I'm really stoked and excited about it. All right. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But the fact that technically it's 3, right? 3 wishes and desires that I've been wanting for so long are about to come true. And all I have to do is keep believing. This is the cards that says keep believing. That slowly but surely, Gemini, you're noticing your independence from something. You're independently healing from something, but your independence is coming, all right? So, and this is like a movie. This is like ID4, Independence Day, right? So you're about to celebrate your Independence Day, your freedom, whatever your freedom is, okay? And you're getting signs and synchronicities to confirm that. What do you mean? So say for instance, again, this third-party situation. If you're in a third-party situation, you're wanting to free yourself from this third-party situation, okay? You're getting signs and symbols, either songs, especially like what I said, watching movie, that thing you do, right? So you're getting signs, synchronicities that things are moving forward, right? So it could be like you're getting news about something because this is news coming in fast, and it brings a new emotional beginning. All right. So news coming in. This is also an apology. For some of you guys, there could be an apology coming in, and it could be from a fire sign or a past fling or something like that. All right. But I'm also getting that it could be somewhere in your Sagittarius chart. There's somewhere in the Sagittarius, wherever your chart placement is, where Sag is, needing to look at that, especially because it is Sagittarius season. All right. So independence, freedom. So whatever you were trapped in. So say for instance, your Sagittarius is in your Lilith. Okay. Your Black Lilith is about your sexual desires, or just like the dark side of you. Okay. So if the dark side of you was this player, all right, because when I say Lilith, I always go sexual. Like, yeah, whatever. But if your Lilith was in Sagittarius, then this is like you going towards people, coming in and out of their lives just for sex, okay? And it's because of some type of insecurity that you felt that you're needing to release, to free yourself from, to heal yourself from, okay? So again, looking at your Sagittarius placements, all right, and healing those emotional baggages that held you back, that made you feel insecure about something, okay? I do see that for some of you, all right, with the Empress out, I have to say this. So some of you are gonna be or gonna get pregnant or someone pregnant, okay? That's just because she's out. Or that you are, and then there the baby is coming out with this Page of Cups. There could be difficulties with the birthing. But everything's gonna be fine. This child is protected, okay? It's guided and protected. So in regards to this, what I do also see for others of you that are not resonating with that, what I'm seeing is a relationship being with the one, okay? This is a marriage. This is a relationship ascending to a higher level, okay? So whoever your Empress or Emperor is, Gemini, this is confirming that you will have a relationship, especially with this right here being the 1111 for me. All right, we recently just had the 1111. So what it is that you wished and desired that you kept in your vortex. Now for me, what I'm seeing is a relationship that's fulfilling, that's celebrating, plus a new home, okay? So when I see the 4 of Wands, I always think of home. What is home for you? What is the desired home? What is the abundant life in home for you, Gemini, okay? If not, then what is the abundant life for you in a relationship? What is the thing that they do that just makes you feel at home, at ease, and free, okay? What I'm saying, freedom right here. Freedom in the home. Freedom to be you. Freedom to walk around naked if you want to. Freedom to speak. Freedom to just be you. Not have to be somebody that's not you. Not having to close your mouth. And why I say close your mouth is because we have this, and I'm attracted to the blue. All right. When I see blue, that's throat chakra. And I feel like, okay, especially with this 3 of Swords, and let's see what's on the bottom. Let's see what's on the bottom. But okay. So 3 of Swords, slowly releasing these healings, removing, like moving away from situations that don't resonate with you. Why? Because we're so focused on what it is that we want right here. We're focused on something practical, something long-term. We long-term want to get away from the 3 of Swords. We long-term want to move ourselves away from the past, but we only do it slowly because we have to come from a place of understanding. If we come from a place of just, okay, here's the issue, and then I just need to move forward. Well, you didn't come to a place of understanding why that was an issue for you. And if you don't come a place from understanding, then you're just going to come back to it because it's called unfinished business. Okay, but what I'm seeing here, Geminis, is during this season, you are being asked, how do you feel? How do you truly feel? Quit looking at other things that are distracting you, like this little fish in the cup, and ask yourself, how is it that you really feel? What is the water? What is the emotions in you going through? Are you going through turmoil? Take your focus off the fish. That fish is there to, like, it's going to talk to you, and it's going to be like, are you going crazy? Because, like, you're not focusing on your emotions. You're focusing on that fish. All right, you're focusing on the fish that you think is talking to you, and that fish could be talking to you, and that fish would also represent your subconscious. Okay, so your subconscious and your conscious are 2 different entities that want to come into the same page. One is faster than the other one. One is stuck in the emotions. The other one's ready to take action. But until they become night to night, page to page, these 2 are not on the same page. So I feel like part of you is rushing and the other one's trying to understand. All right, so come from a place of understanding. That way you can free yourself and heal yourself. That way you can move forward and go towards the things that you want. Now, as far as for a job thingy, career-wise, I feel like, you've been disappointed before. You've been in situations where work work, relationship, whatever it is. You know, when I say it, like, all is one and one is all, like, what happens at home can also kind of reflect what's happening at work. What happens at work can also kind of reflect what's happening at home. And it doesn't necessarily mean your home. It could also mean what's going on inside your body, inside your meat suit, inside your soul's home. Okay? So with this, it's just saying, it's confirming that you are worthy. You are worth the effort that you put into for yourself. All right. We have pre-empress and empress. All right. You're working towards this. You're getting there to get towards this. All right. So if you're wanting to be confident, independent, and not need, because then, you know, not needing anything attracts everything towards you. This is what you're in for. Abundance, because an empress doesn't need. She already has, and it is attracted towards her. Okay? This is the receiving part. Understanding the give and receive. Okay? So, that's very positive. For others of you, I just feel like you're going towards a relationship or partnership that you really truly desired. You had to work, or you're working through, or you're having to work through your own insecurities. Okay, very positive that you're working through your own insecurities, because when you work through your own insecurities, right, then it only makes you stronger. What do I mean by that? So when I first lost my left eye, I had two beautiful eyes. I used to work a corporate job. I was very confident. And then the universe humbled me down, because I was living a life that, in a sense, was a very big lie. I wasn't very happy with the career, the relationships that I had in my life. So universe came down. I didn't take responsibility for my health, and this was the effect, cause and effect, right? The universal law of cause and effect. All right. This was also karmic debt. So I had to deal with all the insecurities, especially with the person that I have a crush on. You know, I went through an insecurity. It was like, well, nobody's going to like this. You know, I was in a place where my relationships I wanted to detach from, because I knew they weren't healthy for me. They knew they weren't right. I knew that I was, in a sense, also toxic to my ex-partner. All right. And it wasn't fair. So I went through a lot of insecurities about having the one eye and being a person with one eye. And once I released myself from all the relationships, the toxic relationships, or just the relationships that help, like, basically I confirmed to myself that I was living a lie, that I was faking happiness because I thought I could make happiness with it. Once I released myself from that, Gemini, I actually started to discover who I am. And that's why I'm glad I came. I released myself from everybody and started anew, started to discover who I really am. And what I come to the conclusion is, I own up to my debt. My karmic debt is paid. I own up to my debt, and I could either look at it and sit here and be pitiful and sorry for myself and just stay stuck and stagnant, stuck in a woe is me, nobody's gonna love me, and just not even do YouTube, not even be open to the gifts. Or I can own this. I can own this having one eye thing. And I chose to own it, because no matter what, I always have love for myself. And why? Because I truly love people. I truly love living in this world. I truly love my abilities. And that's one thing I have to say. It's like, you have to start off small. You have to start off small. It's like crawling before you're walking. You have to start off small. So what are some things that you could do in order to build your self-confidence, build yourself up? Wake up and be grateful. Wake up and be grateful. So my challenge to you, Gemini, is for 7 days and 7 days straight, every morning before you pop your eyes open, before you look at your cell phone, take a moment and just express gratitude. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God, for allowing me to wake up today. Thank you so much for the sense of sight, touch, taste, feel, or, smell. Because there are people, so many people that don't have that. Thank you, universe, for the roof over my head, the food in my belly. There's so many people that don't have that. Thank you, universe, for the career that I have, the financial stability that I have, the things that I really want, I have, the things that I really need, I have. I'm never within need. All right. Yes, there are things that you do need, but be grateful for the things you have. That way, the things that you want, the things that you need, come towards you so easily. Okay. So here we go with the romance angels. Trust. Trust. Trust, again, that everything that you want and desire will always come towards you. The opportunity will come towards you. All right. Things that you want and desire will come towards you. Trust yourself. It is very important that you trust yourself, because if you don't trust yourself, then who else can trust you? Okay? That's a big question. You're wanting a relationship, Gemini? You want a relationship based out of trust? You have to trust yourself first. And trust comes also in trusting your intuition. Your intuition that makes good sense and good judgment, all right? Making sense of it, that makes good sense and good judgment calls. Trusting yourself, all right? You will never steer you wrong. The only time you steer you wrong is when you don't trust yourself. And you're needing to work through those insecurities and that situation that happened to you when you were a child, where trust was broken, where you stop trusting yourself based on somebody else. Okay? That's how it works. People are there. Situations happen to test you. Okay? Co-dependency. Some of you guys are codependent. All right? You depend on other people, places, and situations. Let's look at this. It says addictions and addictions are affecting your romantic life. Addictions. Codependency addictions. What are you addicted to? What are your addictions? What are the things that you absolutely need in order for things to work, or it doesn't work at all? So, for instance, Becky, I need a partner that works and only works, and this partner only does this. This partner only can depend on me. That's codependency. That doesn't work. When one partner says, I'll take care of everything, and the other partner is like, all right, fuck it, I'll let you take care of everything. You're going to take care of everything that I need and I want because you volunteered for it. That's codependent. You're wanting somebody to solely depend on you. And then later on in life, you're needing help because the universe is like, nope, that's not going to happen. It's about give and take. It's about reciprocity. It's about two people working together to make something work. So if one's only working and the other one's like sitting back relaxing, then that's a codependent relationship. It never works out. I promise you it never works out. Because one is always the giver and one is always the taker, and nobody's giving and nobody's taking. It's not equal. It's not balanced. Look at your codependent relationships. Next one is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations bring you two together. What was I saying about third-party situation? You're calling in your soulmate. You called your soulmate in before in the past. How do I know that? You called this person in. This person came in. And this person was the thing, that zest, that fire up your ass that you needed. The one that allowed you to be you, to spread your wings. But because you were still tied to another situation, Gemini, whether this be work, romance, family, whatever, your wings were not able to fly. So you were allowed to spread them, but you weren't allowed to fly because something always held you back, rather it be you or your situation. Okay, so you're calling in your soulmate now. Okay, I'll give you an example, another example that might help. You're calling in your soulmate now. Because why? Because you are now ready to move forward with optimism, with taking the actions of dealing with situations from your past codependencies, past things that you had in regards to like your views on relationships. All right. And I'm going to tell you straight up, just because your parents had their kind of relationship doesn't mean for you to copy and paste. Their situations, the different environmental factors are completely different from then and now, okay? So yeah, if you had parents that met in high school and they were high school sweethearts and they were together and they were always together since high school, I'm not saying that it can't happen now. I'm saying that you can't base your romantic life to be stuck on that. What do I mean? So because your parents were high school sweethearts, they went through turmoil with each other for so long, okay? The thing, that factor that needs to be remembered is there are three things that happen in that relationship that's holding that thing together. Trust, love, and faith. All right? Trust, love, and faith, and communication. There's other things that go into this thing, right? Now, for people that have parents that hate each other and are still in a relationship, again, old paradigm shift, that you're stuck in a relationship, and if you divorce, you're going to hell. New paradigm shift. If you're not happy in a relationship, oh my gosh, you could divorce it. So what? Because God wants you to be happy. Oh my gosh, what a concept. God wants me to be happy? Doth my ears beseech me? All right. So, yes, God, you know, the universe wants you to be happy. So that's why he's calling in your soulmate. You're calling your soulmate. Your visualizations, prayers, and affirmations. What do I mean by affirmations, Becky? Claim it. Claim it, Gemini. If this is the job opportunity that you want, if this is the house that you want, if this is the relationship that you want, all right, claim it. It's mine. I am worthy of this relationship. I am worthy of this house. I am worthy of this opportunity. Releasing yourself from codependent, where somebody needs you and they need you because they need you and not because you actually need them either. Because one has value and the other one doesn't. One sees value and the value is it's sucking you dry. And the other, which is you, Gemini, or Crosswatch, or whoever it is, it's not getting any value. You don't feel valued. Codependent. All right? When you don't feel valued in your own relationship, whether it's romantic or non-romantic, then it's a codependent. Okay? Next. Attraction. I feel like law of attraction is here, all right? Just based off of this card, just the word law of attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So what does it mean by this moment? You attract romantic love when you enjoy romantic love fully. Okay? So you attract what it is that you desire once you engulf your energy in that energy. What do I mean? So, law of attraction, right? Say, for instance, there's this person, Becky, that I keep thinking of, and I can't, like, I might be in a relationship right now, but this person, I just can't get them out of my head, right? You can't get them out of your head, and every time, like, you think of them, you think of the things that you've been through or things that you want to desire to do with them, be with them, how it feels and everything. Once you engulf your mind, your feelings, your heart, your mind and your heart, especially those two, mind and heart, into that energy, then what it is that you're doing is calling it and attracting it towards you. Because now universe says, oh, well, that Gemini is like wanting love, and they're like envisioning love, and that's the energy that they're giving. Man, that's a very powerful energy, because love is the most powerful energy of them all. Imagine that. So when you are in love with yourself, in love with something, with love with your job, in love with your home, in love, just in love, that energy of light and love, it attracts what you are calling for. Okay? Next one is stay optimistic about your love life. Work on your partnership. All right? Stay optimistic. All right? Here's your optimism. Why do I say optimism? Because we have heartbreak. So again, Gemini, the duality, all right? Heartbreak, things that happened in the past, all right? Versus optimism, things that can go forward, all right? So it's kind of like being at the tug of war. Part of you is stuck in the past. The other part of you wants to move towards the future. What was I saying about these two cards? Oh, I have a sticker on my pajama pants. All right, what was I saying? One wants to hurry up and go, and the other one is just like looking at the fish. It's like, hold on. I gotta talk to this fish. And this one's like, nah, bro, we gotta go. Come on, we gotta go. And it's like, no, I want to talk to this fish. This fish is really interesting, right? So it's about staying optimistic about your love life. Yes, then you might be dealing with some insecurities. Needing to deal with those insecurities. It happened from the past. And, you might hear, yes, the past happened in the past. Move the fuck on. But until you understand why you feel that way, why that past has held on to you, why you've held on to that past, you can't move forward. So understanding, coming from a place of understanding, coming from a place of forgiving, not just the other people and not for the sake of them, but for yourself. And then also, most importantly, forgiving yourself. Why? Because you allowed yourself to put yourself in that situation. You did not trust yourself. And it's okay. It's okay that you didn't. But the question is, are you learning from it? Are you going to learn to trust yourself now and move forward with it? That's the question. Okay. So here we go with the Lovers Oracles. I'm only going to pull 2. So the first card out that we have is Look Inside Yourself, which is very interesting because Taurus got this as well. Okay. So you might be dealing with a Taurus, or have Taurus in your chart. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. And I did shuffle, guys. I did. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Examine what is causing you to feel hurt and to feel insecure. What it tells me is this is goal-oriented. This is distraction. Okay? So I feel like you're being distracted from moving forward, being distracted by other people, places, and situations from moving forward. And you're needing to refocus. Okay? You're needing to refocus. But again, understanding why you feel this way in the first place. All right? Look inside yourself. The next one we have is beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflections. So, say for instance, you're in a relationship, right? And there's something about your partner that you're really not into, all right? And I'm going to use this third party situation to the advantage. I'm going to use it, all right? So say, for instance, you're in this relationship with this partner that you really don't, you're not really into anymore. You've outgrown the situation, right? You've outgrown. The reason why you're still in this relationship is because there's something that's being reflected. What do I mean by that? So say you have a spouse that is very stubborn, very controlling. Then there are qualities within you that are stubborn and controlling. Okay? And you'll be like, well, Becky, no, you're needing to look at, it's kind of like I said, it's a mirror. The qualities that you admire and the qualities that you don't admire in either your in any of your relationships, romantic or non-romantic, are reflections of you. Why these people come into our lives is because there's a little piece of us that's in them. What do you mean by that? They have a mirror, a contracted mirror, if you believe in soul contracts. They have a mirror of you, a piece of you. They are there to help you move forward, to help you release that karmic debt that you owe. But it's up to you to see that reflection. So if somebody is just very stubborn and set in their ways, then there is some aspects within you, Gemini, that is stubborn and set in your own way. If there is somebody that is very unforgiving, they keep bringing up shit from the past, then there is something within you, Gemini, that keeps holding on to shit from the past. I say this with all kinds of love, I promise you. All right, because I'm also a Gemini and I'm talking to my damn self as well. All right. And furthermore, on that flip side, if there is somebody in your life that inspires you, it's because you inspire others as well. You are a reflection of what it is that you love about a person and what it is that you don't. All right. Once you become more grounded and secure about who you are, then those things that used to affect you, that used to hurt you, can no longer hurt you no more. Because why? Because you've moved away from that. You're like, yeah, whatever, I'm good. Because what? You've done the work. You've done the healing. And now all this fuckery can't touch you. Can't touch you. It's like as soon as it comes, that shield right there is like, boof, boof. No, Gemini learned its lessons. Boof. You can't destroy somebody who's destroyed themselves and built themselves back up, right? You're indestructible when you do that. So that is my message to you, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this message resonated. If it did, please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. And if you are interested in a personal reading sesh with me, or in the DMV area and would love a massage from me, check down in that description box below. And also check out my homegirl Shaun with that beautiful destiny reading. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for coming by, and namaste.